Hello everyone, and welcome back to MyGM in WWE 2K24. We're here for, what's it called again? Backlash. Yeah, WrestleMania Backlash. I'm surprised it's still called WrestleMania Backlash, honestly, since I'm pretty sure last year it was just Backlash. But anyway, we got promises to do. Caden Carter's is going to have to wait a little bit. Grayson Waller, I believe, yes, that's on the show. No commissioner goal. The 10 scout, I read those backwards. The 10 talent scout points would be nice to have, but like, you still have to pay for the cost of the scouting. So I feel like, I don't know, it's almost a little too early to be able to actually use that. But what I will do is go into the show logistics and pick up the next advertising upgrade so we can get a little bit more of a payout and go through some of the assets here as well. I've already got the WrestleMania Backlash Arena upgrade, so that's all well and good. I don't think there's any power cards I have to worry about this time. No one's gonna get injured. No, I mean, there are people who are off, but I don't think I need to bother using a health spa card on them. I think I already did the scouted thing. That's fine. So, yeah, unfortunately, we got hit with some pretty rough, like, debuffs from the other shows. So there's no Rhea, there's no Damian Priest, and there's no Trick Williams, which really cuts into some of the feuds that we're building up. So we do not have a single feud that's going to pay off on this show. We do have the Wesley and Noam Dar rivalry hopefully progress. Same with Io and Tegan. And then the main event, I decided to do an Extreme Rules title match, since that is Dirty Dom's specialty. It is between Cody and Dom, just trying to do something to try and draw some kind of rating of some sort. Zelina and Charlotte go one-on-one in the mid-card. The triple threat between Wesley, Grayson Waller, and Noam Dar. We get Grayson, his match with Dar, titles on the line, and then the feud as well. We picked up Nick Nosedive just to have someone to get squashed. Oh wait, was Chad Gable also someone that I recently signed off screen? I think. No, okay, so I signed him the week before, but I did go ahead and pick up Big E, and he's got a 4 mic skill, which is going to be pretty good. It's part of why I went for him. Having him call out Damian Priest, since Priest is not here, and got to get those rivalries set in place for payoff on a future show. Caden Carter doing charity, Nikki Cross training promo, still working on those season challenges, and then the opener is Io and Tegan. So we'll confirm this week's, this PLE, I guess. And we're starting off with WCW, Gigi Dolan versus Shayna Baszler for the WCW Women's Championship. And the win goes to Shayna Baszler, 4 stars, and she is the new women's champion. AJ Styles, he cuts a self-promo. Jerry Sweat gets the win over Brute Force. Truly the match of all time. Candice LeRae gets the win over Nikita Lyons and then gets injured, so she'll be out of action for 4 weeks, going right into the trading period. Kombucha versus Kit Wilson. All right, a lot of enhancement talent on this show, and the win goes to Kit. I don't think we have to worry about WCW really bringing in the ratings, although the main event and the opener were good, and maybe that's all they need. Rey Mysterio and Gunther in a non-title, and Gunther gets the win, 4 stars. Didn't say anything about the rivalry, though. I guess Tozawa did run interference. I kind of missed that the first time through. And Alba Fire picks up the win over Fallon Henley. Got 3.5 stars, and the feud is over. Montez up 3 on the self-promo. Carl Anderson gets the win over Eric. That got 2.5, but no word on a feud. Wolfgang and Andre Chase. The win goes to Andre Chase. That is 3 stars, and that feud is concluded. Not making very good use out of these rivalries. Sheamus and MVP. And the win goes to Sheamus. I believe that was his NXT debut. I think they only took him from you last episode. It's been a little bit since I uploaded the last one, I know. Yeah, we'll get this match out of the way. Bayley wins back the NXT Women's Championship. Her feud with Wendy Chu is over. That was a backstage brawl triple threat, so that's going to take out a lot of stamina. ECW now. Robert Roode, Tony D'Angelo, JD McDonough for the ECW title. And Tony D'Angelo picks up the win. 4 stars. Feud is over. Tiffany Stratton got them some fans on the charity promo. Angel Garza, John the Fisherman, and Josh Briggs. The win goes to John the Fisherman. It got 2 stars. Okay, Zoe Stark did a call out that didn't really accomplish anything. Ronda Rousey gets the win over Maxine Dupree. I don't know why Blair is running interference. Maybe it's the commissioner goal or something. Oh, I wonder if the commissioner goals are like across every show, or if each show gets a different one. They probably get a different one, right? Anyway, Gallows and Nakamura. The win goes to Luke Gallows, 3 stars. And that's a rivalry now, which leads into the main event, Joaquin Wilde and Ivar. And it's a draw. And the feud is over. Truly a climactic end to this rivalry they had been building all month. It ends in a draw. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and simulate this. I think I'll showcase the title match. At least one of them, if not both. But first, Io and Tegan Nox. The win goes to Io Sky. It got really only 3 stars for a TLC. It did advance the feud at least, though. +4 ring experience for Nikki Cross, Nick Nosedive, and Chad Gable. The win goes to Chad Gable. That got only 1 star. Caden Carter, really good charity promo there. Got us over 5,000 fans. Let's see. Wesley, Grayson Waller, Noam Dar. It's either that or Dom and Cody. I think I might just do the Dom and Cody and just see how this one goes in the simulation. The win goes to Grayson Waller, so the title is now back into the feud between Grayson Waller and Trick Williams. But Trick, unfortunately, couldn't compete in this one, so he'll have something to say about that when he can come back. Big E starts the feud with Priest. That's what we want to see. And then Zelina Vega and Charlotte. The win goes to Charlotte Flair, and it started a feud, so I guess I'm probably going to turn Charlotte heel. I got 1.5, but that's fine. It wasn't a primetime match, which leads to our championship match for the evening, and I guess the main event also. You'll see it in the thumbnail for this one, but I just found it so... it's so funny seeing Dom's entrance with, like, the Universal title over his shoulder, and I forgot that they were also the tag champs, so, like, he's got the dual title entrance, and it's like, it's Dirty Dom. He's a superstar in this GM. But yeah, what I also noticed is that this definitely is the just Backlash arena from this past year, granted in video game form, so it's like a little smaller maybe, but, you know, it doesn't have the same, like, ramp and everything, but yeah, the graphics still said WrestleMania Backlash in MyGM, so I guess they just didn't tweak that. I don't know if that's just something that, like, I don't know where that gets lost in the development cycle, like if they're so focused on other details that they just maybe thought, like, oh, we don't need to switch out the Backlash logo, or, you know, I mean, granted, I feel like it would just as easily be something that I would miss, because I can be oblivious at times. But anyway, enough about random tangents. We've got a title match. Extreme Rules. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, versus Dominic Mysterio. And the referee is going to ring the bell. And there was a really long build-up for that. So Cody, nope. You know, I wonder if there would be more drama if I did turn off the display. Let me just find that camera. Oh, the side effect by Cody Rhodes. One. No, kick out. Which one is it? There we go. This is the one that shows the state. Oh, wow. This camera angle doesn't look... Oh, the disaster kick there. The camera doesn't look quite as... Like, with the stage, it's so far away. Cody's kind of beaten Dom. He's really, like, in control of this match so far. I might just leave it whatever the default was. Oh, you know what? I think I can maybe handle this. I don't know. I'll keep messing around with camera angles and find one that works. Can I have it not target? I see that there's the button to switch. Oh, there we go. And then I guess I'll just change it if need be. But for now, we're going to watch the match. Cody with the mounted punches on Dirty Dom. And, you know, the steel chair has been introduced into this one. Hopefully we'll get to see, you know, a little more plunder in this matchup as Cody with the submission. But Dirty Dom's going to slip out of it with the snapmare. And yeah, what I was saying, okay, this is a bad camera angle. All right, that was worth a shot, though. I'm just not gonna mess with it anymore. If I have to change the angle for a spot, I'll do my best. Cody's got Dom, got him up in the, oh, like the torture rack, like, back, not quite the backbreaker, whatever you call it. I don't know. I got so distracted messing with the camera. But yeah, it's been a little bit since I uploaded the MyGM. I guess I'm just kind of not as into it this year as I was the previous year. Not for any, like... Oh, Cody with the disaster kick. I thought maybe Cody Cutter was coming up. Didn't quite get it. We're not quite there yet. And now the bionic elbow by Cody. Dom is in trouble. Cody's going to the outside, perhaps for a weapon. But yeah, not quite as, like, into the MyGM this year as I was last year, I think. That's not really any fault of the game. I feel like the game has gotten more exciting. Speaking of exciting, Crossroads delivered the hook of the leg on Dirty Dom. 1, 2, 3, and Cody Rhodes is the new Universal Champion. Dirty Dom's reign of terror has come to an end. I will finish my thought when I get into the menus. But the American Nightmare is the new WWE Universal Champion. Hopefully this happens at WrestleMania 40. And that got 4.5 stars. Nice, nice. Love to see it. All right, so now we'll see the aftermath of this week's stuff. WCW, yeah, it looks like probably ECW is going to get the win this week. I mean, NXT 2.0 had a really solid show as well, so it's probably one of those two. Yeah, so WCW got a 93 for plus 82,000. NXT 2.0 got a 109 for plus 121,000. ECW 113 for plus 125,000. And SmackDown 105 plus 107,000. So yeah, big win for NXT 2.0 on the pay-per-view week. We got the ring experience for the seasonal challenge. I don't remember which one that was, so I'll give a look at that in a moment. Yeah, so WCW still does not have their second trophy, and things are basically still the way that they were. Hopefully things get a little more competitive as the season goes on, but for now, we still have number 1. I'll be honest, I'm not really sure I want to even bother with a week 1 or like a round 1 trade, because like I'm looking at everything. Our stamina situation is not, you know, we're not doing too bad in that regard. There are a lot of rivalries going on. You know, Caden Carter and Cody, two people who aren't in feuds, are the major champions. Dirty Dom has still got the tag team with Damian Priest. So yeah, like, I think I'm just gonna skip this one, honestly. Maybe they'll offer me something, but I'm not likely to take it, I think. Isla Dawn, for Cody Rhodes, you know, that's a good stamina, but I think I'm just gonna stay put. You know, it's only been a few weeks with this roster, and I feel like I'm a little happier with this year's roster than I was last year. No, I'm good. I don't need Jerry Sweat. I'm not gonna give up some cash just to get a jobber. And yeah, so that's gonna take us, oh, we're on the way to SummerSlam already. You got me once, but now I have my payback. That was a low blow and you know it. I hope you know this means war. Yeah, it's not really what I was saying earlier about struggling with making the videos this year. It's just more that, like, life is a bit busier. I mean, last year things were okay until they weren't, and that's why I kind of disappeared for a while. But things are a bit more stable this time around. It's just, I don't know. I haven't been as excited to do the series, but like I do still want to make the videos. I wouldn't be making the videos if I didn't want to make the videos. I just don't want to put out anything that's like, you know, I want it to still be entertaining and not, you know, I want to feel like I'm satisfied with what I'm doing. You like that, Sabotage? That was all me. Strategy, baby. That's exactly how William Regal would talk. Yep, that's exactly what William Regal would say to me. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'll get my payback. You know, I'll get my receipt in. Grayson Waller, thanks for the rematch. Told you I'd get the win. Small increase. Io Sky's been handing me nothing but losses. Isn't there someone else on the roster you can match me up against? Yep, got it. That is no problem. So now we have the shakeups. Room for all. Select a giant superstar. They sit out the next 3 shows while your fighters and bruisers increase match card quality. That seems like that'd be really good if you happen to have a jobber or something sitting around. Unless you could select someone who's injured. That'd be interesting. When this superstar participates in a match, all participants lose less stamina. All superstars lose much less stamina from matches. That, I think, is just objectively the best one. So I'm going to take cardio training. And, yeah, this might be a bit of a shorter episode. I'm not sure on the timing exactly. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to use that Ring XP card. Get a little more in before the episode ends. Could go to Dirty Dom. Yeah, I think last time I gave it to Noam Dar, and then he lost the title, but it is what it is. I think... No, Dirty Dom's not the champ anymore, so I might hold that for now. If I give it to Damian Priest, he probably hits rank 20. I would like to give it to someone who could level up. Nikki's already really close. That'd be putting a lot in. Maybe I'll give it to Trick. Trick is kind of lower on the roster. He's dealing with Grayson Waller. I'll give the ring... Yeah, okay, yeah, that got him all the way up to 10. So let's go ahead and take care of that. So, oh, he has a Hell in a Cell match specialty. Gain +1 popularity, lose 2 less stamina. I'm always a fan of stamina, so I'm going to take that. And, yeah, I don't think I want to bother with any of the other... Like, 11,000 for 5 ring XP just doesn't seem worth it, personally. And yeah, I think that'll do it for today's episode. Tune in next time. We'll be back with SmackDown as we are on the road to SummerSlam. Yeah, I'll see you next time.